Hi everyone, Taco Dog here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please take a moment to like and subscribe so we can keep great stuff coming your way. And as always, thank you for the support. So if you're new to camping and you've never used a fire ring for cooking before, I suggest using charcoal. So you want to get a good amount of charcoal inside there depending upon how much and how long you're going to cook. I'm just going to cook a couple steaks tonight, so it's not going to take that long. So I want to put a healthy amount inside there. You also need some charcoal lighting fluid and of course some fire. So take the bag out here. Pour it right in here. Go. Now I'm going to pile some of the bricks up and then into a nice pyramid shape. Like that. Get your charcoal lighter, and don't be shy on the charcoal lighter. Stuff's fairly cheap, so use quite a bit of it. You get your charcoal nice and wet. That way it'll light and it'll burn evenly. And you want to make certain that you get the outsides, but also that you put a decent amount right down that center stack, because it always seems like the ones in the center are always the last ones to light, while everything else is lit off. One other important thing, this is charcoal lighter. It's not camp gas. Don't use gasoline. That's a bad thing to do. It'll blow up in your face. So make sure you're using the right stuff. Put your fuel source away. Pull out your fire. Make sure your fire works. Go to backup. Sorry about that. Always the adventure of live video. Alright. Lighting with a lighter like this is a little bit harder. Get your thumb burned. Alright. Source out of the way. There we go. Got a nice charcoal fire. Now you want to let this burn maybe about 20 minutes until all the coals are nice and white. And that's when you put your fire ring on. And then you cook your food. So over here I finished chopping my wood. And after we're through this cooking fire, I'm going to transition to a campfire. Okay, while the charcoal's cooking, we're going to get our steaks ready here. And of course, my dog, Bronson, the taco dog, always has to be near food. Now, when I go camping, I keep just about everything in plastic bags when I put it in the cooler. The reason for that is that you don't want water to get into your stuff, and put it inside of a plastic bag and you put it in the cooler where there's water and ice. This is a good way to protect it. So I'm going to be using three things for my steak tonight. I'm going to be using some Chicago steak seasoning. I'm going to use some very old Crystal hot sauce that's probably been brewing inside my kit for, I don't know, 5 years or so. It never goes bad. And then we'll put in a little bit of soy sauce just to add a little browning. So, first thing I do is I take out my steak, open it, toss it in the same bag it came from. You use a different bag if you want. This is your bag so it fits on the table. Then add your stuff. doesn't want to be all that cooperative. That should be enough. Add some hot sauce. Add some soy sauce. Bronson, come to Dad. Come on. Bronson, come to Dad. Problem with dog is that every time somebody runs by the campsite, I gotta recall him. Otherwise he wants to chase and herd them. It's that sheepdog in him. Alright. Have to get that side there. Mix it up real good. Seal the bag, of course. There we go. And we'll just let that sit there for a few minutes before we put it on the fire. When I do cooking, when I'm camping, or just about anything when I'm camping, I like to keep 3 words in mind. Simple, fast, easy. Let me say those words again. Simple, fast, easy. If you keep whatever you're doing fairly simple, you can do it quickly, and it's easy to do. You have less stress, less time, less crap that you got to deal with. And to me, that's what's important. Okay, so I spread the charcoal out a little bit, make sure it's well lit, mostly white. Next thing you need is a grill. So the grill that I'm using, I actually bought up in the camp store a few years ago, and because it's a truck tire ring, they got some Campfire grill rings to fit right in here. So all you got to do is just drop it inside, and this one fits precisely. So now you got it right over your charcoal. Makes it real easy. Now, here's the rule. You know you have enough heat if you take your hand and you put it over the charcoal and count 0, 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. And if it gets to the point out where it's uncomfortable for you at 3 seconds, you're at the right cooking temperature. And that's where we're at right now. So, take my bag here, pull out my steaks. Yeah, I suppose I should use something to hold them. I'm going to put them right over the center of the charcoal. Of course, my dog has to go off and see something. And just like that. Now, I'm not real big on whether it's rare, medium, etc., etc. I cook them generally nice and slow, and when they're done, and that's when I eat. Alright, so while the steak was cooking, I added some corn in the husk directly to the grid. Now, I usually like cooking corn in the husk because it keeps the juices in, and really all you need to do with corn is, bring it to about 150, 160 degrees. Once it's there, it's good to go. So we're going to go ahead and flip these steaks now, see how they're doing. Yeah, it's looking good. Again, I like slow cooking. I don't like cooking real fast, so I take my time with what I got on here, and it usually comes out pretty tender. You can see how the corn is starting to blacken up a little bit. That's generally what you want. Won't catch on fire. Just get it in there like that. Leave it over that fire. It's usually pretty good to go. So, you've probably got about another, I'd say about 15 minutes, and this is going to be done, and we'll have a good meal. Alright, so it's getting dark. Meal's about done here. In fact, I think it is done. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a good looking steak right there. Put that on the plate. Oh yeah. See, slow cooking comes out really nice. This corn could still use a little bit more. So I'm going to move this corn to the center here. Let that cook a little bit more. Get that down. Let this steak sit for a little bit. And then we'll eat. Alright, so got the corn off the fire, the steak unwrapped, and we're ready to eat. See how this tastes tonight. Looking pretty good. Oh yeah. I like it slow cooked, I really do. Just brings the flavor out more. That's not like traditional steak you get or you make. It's just juicy. I don't know if it's medium, well, whatever, it doesn't matter to me. It tastes good, very easy to chew, nice and juicy. Corn in the husk. Oh. That's good food. Campfire cooked meals are awesome. You just can't beat them. That's one of the fun parts of camping.
So that wraps it up. I try and spend at least 3 days each month in campgrounds or the woods. Check my channel for regular updates. Again, please take a moment to like and subscribe so we can keep great stuff coming your way. Thank you for watching.